What's up, gang? Welcome to DizDad TV. Thank you again for joining me on the channel. I appreciate it as always. Today's another reaction video, and we're checking out the brand new teaser trailer just dropped for the Disney Plus and Star Wars series The Mandalorian, Season 3, in fact. If you want to check out my reactions for other Marvel Star Wars shows, trailers, theme park, and Imagineering content, you can find that on the homepage of my channel. I was super excited when I saw this trailer drop this weekend at D23. I am a huge Star Wars fan, and in turn, a Mandalorian fan as well. You know, this series really, when it came out a couple years ago, it's hard to believe it's been that long, really just helped right the Star Wars ship, so to speak. With the movies floundering, in my opinion at least, in some aspects, this series really set a new bar, and it spawned multiple series. We got Boba Fett that came out last year, Ahsoka in the future, obviously Obi-Wan a few months ago as well. And this is by far the best of the bunch so far to this point. I've enjoyed Boba Fett and Obi-Wan both in their own way, but the Mando has been where it's at for me. And, season 3 ahead, I think big things are in store for this series and potentially the best season yet. Looking back at where we left off with season 2, and of course the events in Boba Fett as well that popped up. If you're not watching Boba Fett, hopefully you did watch it because you missed out on some things there as well that are very important heading into season 3 of The Mandalorian. And I am just really looking forward to seeing what they have in store for this trailer. So let's go ahead and just check it out.
This is the one that you saved?
Previously on The Mandalorian. Oh, I love that ship.
A clan
It's so cool.
of 2. But you have removed your helmet.
Is that in the mines of Mandalore?
Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
That's Bo-Katan.
Your cult
Lots more Mandalorians. There's Grief.
fractured our people.
Oh, look at Mandalore.
Where were you then?
Oh, what a cool shot.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
Yes. Is that Babu Frick?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
No date yet. That's all right. We know it's coming next year. Oh man, I can't stop smiling. That was good. I was already looking forward to this. It wasn't going to take much to get me amped up for it, but this far and away did it for me. Really gave some insight. We kind of knew where this season was heading, where we left off season 2, and of course Boba Fett. We knew Mandalore was going to come into play. We knew he'd be heading to Mandalore to redeem himself, obviously taking off his helmet in Boba Fett and season 2 of The Mandalorian. So we knew this is kind of where this is going. Bo-Katan's there waiting on him. I don't know where she was at. I thought Mandalore was pretty much ruined, which we did see part of the ruins in that trailer, but she was in a fairly well kept up throne room. They were actually fighting the Mandalorians. I don't know who they were fighting, but wherever they were fighting, it was a nicer place. So it looks like we're not strictly going to be on Mandalore with this season. I don't know where we'd be bouncing off to, but wherever it was, very curious. I know he needed to go to the mines. I think we saw briefly him there in the mines as well. Plenty of cameos of previous and new characters. We saw, I think, briefly the Doctor from the first 2 seasons. So that looks like the whole Grogu storyline with his blood and the Dark Troopers. Maybe that storyline's not quite dead yet. I'm curious how the Doctor still plays into this. We saw Grief there. Looked like Babu Frick popped up. I'm assuming that's him, from the sequel trilogy. I don't know if it was Salacious Crumb that was in the tree, but it was his species within the tree. I think we saw him there. A lot of Mandalorians in this episode, which makes total sense. That shot where they were dropping out of the transport, flying and shooting. We got a taste of that in Book of Boba Fett when he and Boba Fett were fighting, Mando. But to see all these Mandalorians in battle action together, which again, I guess the very first season, the first or second episode, we saw some glimpses, but this is taking it to a whole new level. Again, I thought before this trailer, and I still think this, I think this could be the best season yet of this series. So many important storylines, pulling from Clone Wars, other Dave Filoni properties, but Bo-Katan, love that character. We didn't see the dark sword at all in this trailer, but that's going to come up. The power of ruler of Mandalore. It's going to be a overpowering story of this season. But I'm sure there's many more storylines that we don't even know about yet. And I just love the whole relationship, and we see it briefly here in this trailer. The relationship between Din Djarin and Grogu, it makes this series. Watching the two of them, these totally, completely different characters and species, how they relate and live and grow together is just fantastic. I love everything about it. And I am amped up for this. I don't know about you guys, what you thought. It was a nice teaser. I think we didn't get a ton of details. I think it was things we expected, based on where things have ended for these characters, and we kind of knew where it was heading. So it didn't really give too much away. Still a lot of questions, which is great because I don't want them to tell us the entire story up front. So curious what you thought. Comment down below. What did you think of this? Is this just enough for you? Are you looking forward to this? I'm definitely going to be going back to watch Mando Season 2 and Boba Fett again. Just kind of refresh myself on what's happened before, because I haven't watched them. It's been a few months since I've seen them. So I gotta get back up to speed and just kind of refresh the old memory there. But I'm counting down the days. This has been the best Star Wars series to date. And we're about 2 weeks out from Andor. So I think we're about to hit a good, nice sweet spot with Star Wars here over the next 6 months or so, I think, if the trailers for both those series hold up, because Andor looks phenomenal. And again, Mando Season 3 looks phenomenal as well. So it seems like Star Wars on the Disney Plus side is in good hands right now. And just really looking forward to it. This is a series I will be checking out here on the channel. I appreciate you guys stopping by today and watching this trailer with me. And I will be looking for you with this series in the future soon. Other Star Wars series, Andor in a few weeks, as I said. And until then, I will check you guys out next time.